Welcome back to my YouTube channel Digilanor. In today's lesson, we shall discuss about the composition and functions of the American Congress. So, the American Congress we shall study in three lessons, part 1, part 2 and part 3. In part 1, we shall discuss about composition of American Congress, which deals with the semester 3 paper 50 of for the political science honors. The American Congress is an important legislature of the world. It consists of two chambers, that is the House of Representatives and the House of Senate. Now we shall discuss about composition of American Congress. The National Legislature of America is known as the Congress, as the founding fathers of the American Constitution preferred to call their national legislature as Congress, which means a formal meeting of delegates for discussion. Article 1 of the American Constitution says, all legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in the Congress of the United States, which shall consist of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Thus, the Congress is the national legislative organ and is bicameral in its structure. Now we shall study about composition, how the American Congress is composed. The American Congress consists of two houses or chambers, the House of Representatives and the Senate. The House of Representatives consists of 435 members directly elected by the people in every second year. The total or 2 years. The total strength of the Senate is 100 and each state elect 2 senators to the Senate, which the American Federation consists of 50 number of states. Now we shall discuss about composition of the House of Representatives. The Senate represents the states in the American Federation. The House of Representatives represents the entire population of USA. The House of Representatives is the lowest chamber of the American Congress. It is also a popular chamber. The original Constitution did not fix the strength of the House. At present, the strength of the House is fixed at 435. By an amendment of Constitution, it is provided that the state will fix or distribute seats according to their respective population. Now we shall discuss about qualifications in order to be the member of the House of Representatives. As per the provision of Constitution, a member of the House of Representatives must possess the following qualifications. First, he must be at least 25 years of age. He must be a citizen of the United States at least 7 years. He must be an inhabitant of the state or the district from which he is elected or he is going to contest. Now we shall discuss about tenure or term of the House of Representatives. The members of the House of Representatives are elected for a fixed term of 2 years. The term cannot be extended in any circumstance, nor can the House be dissolved before the end of its full term. In spite of war and emergency, its elections are held regularly in the month of November in every 2 years. Now we shall discuss sessions. The House meets at least once a year. Its regular session begins on 3rd January every year. The House of Representatives and the Senate adjourn simultaneously. The President is also empowered to summon the extraordinary or joint sessions of both houses of the American Congress. Now we shall discuss about chairman or presiding officer of the House of Representatives. The Speaker is the presiding officer of the American House of Representatives. The Constitution provides that the member of the House shall choose their Speaker and other officers. It does not say anything about his power and position. He occupies a key figure in the House and holds the office which is both ancient and honorable. Now we shall discuss about Senate. The Senate of the American Congress is the upper chamber, and it is also the second chamber. In Article 1 of the American Constitution, first mention the word the Senate, then the House of Representatives. The Constitution maker intended to give the Senate an important position in whole federal system and thereby an assurance to the state that they would have a dominating share in the government of the nation. The Senate consists 100 members. Each state sends 2 representatives to it, irrespective of its population or area. The most populous state, New York, and has the same number of senators as the small state Nevada. Qualifications. So now we shall discuss about what are the qualifications required to be a member of the Senate. A senator must have some qualifications or following qualifications. First, he must be at least 30 years of age. He must be at least 30 years of age. Secondly, he must be a US citizen of 9 years or more years. He must be an inhabitant of the state from which he is chosen or he is going to be elected. Next, we shall discuss about the tenure and election of the member of the Senate. The 7th Amendment of the American Constitution provided direct election of the members of the Senate since 1913. The members of the Senate are elected for the term of 6 years. 1/3 retire after every 2 years. The retiring senators are eligible for re-election, and in fact, the senators have been elected several times. Now we shall discuss about presiding officer or chairman. The presiding officer of the Senate is the Vice President of United States of America. He is not a member of Senate, nor he is a member of the House of Representatives. He does not appoint the committee of the Senate, so has no power of influence the course of legislation. He votes only in case of tie. Further, he cannot control debate through the power of recognition as the Speaker of the House of Representatives does. So, this is the composition of the both houses of the American Congress. In next video or in next lesson, we shall discuss about the power and functions of the American Congress and part of the American Congress or relation of the American Congress. Thank you very much. Thank you.